Well, speaking of a ship pulling up, these guys decided to pull up in the rocks.
The strangers have landed on our shore, and they do not seem friendly. We must protect our people and the treasury in the Agora at all costs. Do not hesitate. Send your army to confront the enemies.
Hell yeah. I think we might outnumber them by 1. All right, the battle begins. Let's go. Full-scale invasions, farming, city building, shipbuilding, and more. Hello again there, friends and fans. Raptor here, and welcome to our first look at the new prologue for Builders of Greece. And we've taken a look at this game a little bit before on the channel, and the developers have taken a lot of feedback from myself, your comments, and many other people who played on Steam, leaving a lot of kind reviews or tweeting at them or getting a hold of them via their Discord to add a ton of cool stuff to this game, including awesome intros. That really gets me excited for this one. I'm starting to reach the excitement levels of playing games like, for example, the old Emperor, Rise of the Middle Kingdom, Pharaoh, that type of thing. This plays a little differently, but it is great to see another ancient city builder, and one in which we can be invaded and defend against those invasions and battle it out like at the shore as the enemy is landing, or in the city if they've starting to break through your defenses. And of course, this is a game that will be out, according to their Steam store page, in the third quarter of 2023. So apparently this one is right around the corner. We'll see. Well, if you love yourself some city builders / simulation strategy and indie RTS titles, then this is certainly one to keep an eye on. So make sure you subscribe to the channel right now, turn on that notification bell, hit the like button, and if you like a key to this game, let me know with the comment section down below if you're interested in it. If I get some more from the developers to give away from to you, then I would love to do that via our Discord. So again, this is a free prologue that you can all play when the full game releases. I'd love to give you a key or two, so make sure you subscribe. Subscribers only. So yeah, go to Builders of Greece on Steam, download the local playtest or most recent playtest and or demo, depending on when you're watching this, and well, let's take our first look at the brand new prologue. A lot has changed, so stay tuned. Let's go.
Such a long journey. It is good to finally feel the solid land under your feet. And the island, oh, it is even more beautiful than I imagined. Fertile soils, virgin forests teeming with game, rich deposits of raw materials, and an azure ocean so abundant with fish they almost swim into the nets themselves. It is not an island, but an untouched paradise bathed in the sun. Exhausted by war, people have entrusted their future into your hands. Now it is up to you to build and rule a great polis for people to call a new home. However, you will not face this challenge alone. I will provide you with guidance and oversee everything. And if doubts arise, you can always seek help from the archives and scrolls written by the most illustrious kings. The captain has already departed for another polis to establish contact with them, and the people do not know what to do now. However, they long for a bustling city center, So you should promptly designate the place where the heart of your polis, the Agora, will be erected.
You got it. All right, let's plop that down. First of all, when I played this game a while ago, my first impression was how gorgeous some of the rocks were in the landscape. And as he mentions, the azure water. Look at the beautiful plant life below the surface there. I wonder if you can see fish and whatnot. But the rocks look great. The grass looks pretty damn good. And for a game that has yet another playtest, gotta say, the tree, I mean, these look pretty damn good. Like, everything's on par with what I'd want from a city builder. A game where you'd probably be playing mostly from this point of view, you know, far away to plan out your streets and buildings rather than zoomed in super close. But upon closer inspection, like, look at that. You can literally see, like, wolves walking around, deer too. Oh, is he going to attack them? We'll see. But yeah, great to see different types of bushes and grass types. There's actually, like, different, like, you can see fertility, where this area is a little more sandy and dirty and not as thick and lush as some of the areas with the forest. So, yeah, I've noticed that ever since a game called Farthest Frontier, which you may have seen on the channel before, and I'm really appreciative of devs trying to blend these areas together a little bit more, you know, putting some brush on the shoreline, putting some grass in areas that normally it wouldn't be, but yet, you know, that's just how nature is. Like, there's always an exception to the rule. So, hey, in terms of building a beautiful city, well, the landscape certainly matches what the architecture, hopefully, will look like. All right, let's go ahead and plop down our Agora, and we'll go ahead and plop that down, I think, right up here. This would be a perfect spot for it, right at the top. Let's go ahead and put that right about here, maybe. How do we rotate? So R to rotate. I think we could do something like this, maybe. Now let's do it let's do it like this. Plop it right down about there.
Do you hear the buzz, conversations, and laughter?
No.
People are looking into the future with hope.
Oh, that's the future.
Anticipating a fresh start in this place. However, they do not wish to spend many nights in the Agora.
So we have 3,000 coins to spend. Roads do cost a little bit of money. I think before, when we played this, I can't recall exactly, but I think this was one where I think this was the game where we couldn't build roads right from the start. We had to, like, kind of plan out our city first, and then we started to make money for roads afterwards. I can't recall if that's this game, but roads look a little too clean, though. But, you know, honestly, I think they can fix that up to where they'll look more like this and this. That would look perfect to blend together. But essentially, this reminds me of Anno 1800, putting down your, you know, your marketplace to begin your city. And let's go ahead and put some homes down here, so that way people can kind of live near the more beautiful shoreline, have homes right up against the cliffs. That'll be beautiful. Let's go ahead and build here and here. And we need to build 8 homes now. So we're starting to build some cottages for our people. Go ahead and put a few there and a few here. And boom.
It is now your responsibility to ensure a steady flow of food and essential building materials.
You got it, Chief. All right, so they want us to build a fisherman's hut, or a hunting lodge, woodcutter's house, and a quarry. So let's go ahead and start with that. So, by the way, of course, we'll get more buildings as we play more. And this is also a playtest, so everything that's going to be here, just remember, is not, like, complete. So, obviously, you know, this is part of a game, and also we got to unlock some things, of which are in gray, like the ceramics workshop, grapevine, wineries, that type of thing. Looks like there's also going to be entertainment, maybe, service buildings like music and maybe hospitals and whatnot. Military, so we could build ourselves a barracks and an archery range. Sweet. And some decorations like fountains and bull statues at different tiers, too. So, looks like some of the buildings might get different tiers eventually. Oh, yeah. So, yeah, much, much more here than what meets the eye. All right, let's go ahead and build that fisherman's hut. Let's start with food production. Now, if they don't get enough food, people will also kind of start to protest and riot, and they won't work. So, they'll get real mad. Oh, looks like the fleet has left. So, let's build a couple of fishing village huts here for the village. And let's go ahead and connect those via road. Now, on the last map, it was a beautiful map separated by a river with a waterfall, if you recall that. It certainly looked a lot like this map, but had a much different... I think it was actually much smaller. Was separated by a river, and also kind of had like 2 tiers on the left and right side, like a lower tier and an upper tier, where a lot of that land you didn't want to build in because, of course, it was reserved for game and logs and things like that, so you didn't want to take up too much of it. Okay, let's build a woodcutter's hut or house. Let's go with that one, woodcutter's house. And it looks like you can see the dotted line where he's going to bring that back to the market too. And we can also see the percentage above the building where it's going to either be effective or ineffective. So again, reminding me a little bit of the logging in Anno 1800. Let's go ahead and start with a little bit of that. And let's zip it over here. Now, after playing games like Farthest Frontier, I do wish that these buildings would have a little bit of construction time where they wouldn't be constructed immediately, but it's still okay. And it looks like some of these buildings are missing what they might need to maybe store things. We'll see how that works in a minute. Maybe it's the workers just getting to work and then eventually producing product. All right, a quarry. Where are we going to find some stone? Oh, there's some stone right up there. Conveniently marked for us, too, on the surface. Also a good area over here on the far left side. And down here, I think what we'll go ahead and do is build our quarry maybe far off to the left. And we'll connect it that way. Perfect.
Our compatriots arrived at the shore during the night. We offered them food and shelter, but soon it became clear that there was not only a shortage of homes, but also of basic utensils. Fortunately, this area is rich with clay deposits that we can make use of.
Alright, so now we're on to making some fancy goods already. Homes, and now immediately into pots and other things for storage. Alright, reach a population of 25, build a clay pit, and build a ceramics workshop. Now, if we click on the homes here, we can actually see how many people can live here. Kind of reminds me a little bit of Banished, how you'll have adults living with children. You know, the families will begin, and then, of course, they'll grow up, move out, and then want to start their own family, too. So it's a good idea to have more homes than what you need. So let's go ahead and build a couple more. Maybe closer to the water here. Or maybe we'll leave that for some sort of a shrine or whatnot. That little corner there. Make a little park, even though it might not work the way we want it to. It'll still look nice. I think we'll build it right here. And then we'll build our park here. Just some small decorations. It won't matter much. It doesn't seem like that'll be something to affect the happiness of the people, but it'll be for our own purposes. Hunting lodge, quarry. Now onto a clay pit. Ah, but we must reach 25 though. So we shall wait. Alright. I think we'll build a road all the way down there. And we're going to continue to expand our city to the west here and here. And then maybe build some farms and whatnot over here. And, yeah, looks like the logging camp actually will grow trees too. So it doesn't just clear cut, it's also a forestry building that will plant them as well. Interesting. Looks like the fishermen are doing their thing too. Things are coming in via carts. And we can actually see people standing there, and it looks like they're fishing. Oh yeah, looks like they caught something cool. Animations in each of the buildings. One thing I would like to see though in a lot of these city builders is something that we got in Stronghold, where if you click on a building, there'd be like a little animation of them doing work. Now, of course, that's a very classic early 2000s game that's getting a release again in 2023 on November 7th. And so I'm very excited for that one, as it will be part remake and part remaster, and they'll be adding more missions and campaigns. So all the games that are like this have really got me excited to replay some of the classics in, you know, this certainly could look and feel like a game from 2003, 2006, another great golden era for city builders such as SimCity 4. And that's not bad by any means. Well, it looks like we've got our population up to 24. We just, again, need more people to move in. We can try to add more food. What do we got for food now? We've got 1 meat, 2 fish. Oh, looks like we got 25 people just moved in. Excellent. Looks like these are our basic tier. And eventually, we can go from 21 adults. It looks like there'll be children, then adults, and then also homeless or sick. So it looks like we need more homes already. But then there are other tiers of workers. So 3 tiers of workers. These are kind of the basic ones. And then we'll step up over time. So let's build some more homes. We got to expand a little bit. And I think maybe we'll build a road here. And build some more room for expansion. Don't want anybody to be homeless, so let's make sure we prevent that. Perfect. Now onto a clay pit. And let's see where the clay may be hiding. Probably near a water source or somewhere lower in the ground. Oh. Thought there may have been a small lake over there, but obviously the beautiful ocean. Ah, here we go. Perfect. We have a clay deposit here. I do like how it doesn't show you where it is until you click on the building. I appreciate the pop-up like that. It does remind me a little bit of Tropico, but I'm assuming that's only because of the, you know, the island aspect. Let's see. So apparently we can't build it there because we're missing 2 stone. Okay, so we cannot make blueprints for buildings. Looks like we're getting money again, plus 14. We can see our expenses here. Building upkeep cost 19, army 0. So certainly don't want to build an army until we've got a massive surplus of luxury goods to pay for that. Things like wine will probably suffice. Maybe once we start to sell our ceramics to the people too, we'll be able to sell that from the market for a profit, and that will help us to get even more money. Love the music here. Alright, let's build that road all the way along the shore. Absolutely gorgeous. Just a gorgeous island. Ah, we have a Noria. So we can use that to gather water, although that will probably have to do it out of some sort of aquifer. We also have a marketplace and a warehouse that we can build. I believe the marketplace is to service people who are a little further away from the agora. So most people will buy from here, and this is kind of like the town square and marketplace at the same time. But if we build our city very, very large, people up here, for example, if we build an extension, won't be able to get to that place easily. So it's much easier to have the goods go to them than them go to the goods. They like that. It increases their happiness, or at least they're more willing to move in. Fools. Fools. Alright, let's see what else we can do here. So we got our quarry going, right? Looks like we're producing stone as quickly as possible. Wow, we got a lot of people working here too. 6 out of 6 employees. And can we build a storehouse or anything? Service buildings, military. Looks like they have to bring it all the way back. We could build another quarry as well. How many do we have on? Is there an unemployment list? Available workers 3. So we have 3 people who are currently unemployed. That's not actually that many. We could bring in more people, though, thus would raise taxes and also, well, of course, we're going to need more workers anyway to do all these jobs. Well, let's finish the clay pit that we just started. We'll plop that down there. And let's build some more homes. Oh, we need more stone. So that explains our shortage earlier. But not a bad thing to make sure we have too many homes. Work efficiency is at 60%. No taxes. No quality of life, no services, and barely any goods. You can't blame us, we're just getting started. Now it's time to build the ceramics workshop so we can provide those goods to the people. So they'll need 2 stone and 1 clay to build the ceramics workshop. After that we can build a grapevine plantation and then build a winery. And I believe there also is a way to possibly store that somewhere. Although it might be a good idea to build it near the market. So that way they don't have to walk very far to transport that. That's going to be something that people are going to want in high demand. I believe from the previous playtest there was a building where people would actually hang out. It was kind of like a bar that you could build where people would frequent. I'm not sure if it's still here. Oh, there is a warehouse here. Yes. Yes, indeed there is. For 2 stone, though. So that's the building I was thinking of before. Marketplace and Noria. We also have the woodcutter, fisherman. I'm trying to look for the building. It might unlock later, the tier 2 building. Or when we upgrade for people to kind of hang out at. What do we have down here? Unit management mode. That's probably for our military, being able to control them via that horn. And the demolition mode, too. Game saved successfully. We have a little tutorial here, too.
You can seek guidance and remind yourself of the principles by which the polis is governed.
Thank you, sir. Wow, tutorial within tutorial. They certainly want to be helpful to you. All right, stone mining is painfully slow. How many workers do we have now? No one. No one is free to work. So if we were to, if we build our workshop, we're not going to have enough people to actually work there. So if we build that, what is the cost of that? 4 wood, 2 stone, 1 clay. We certainly could reduce the number of people working here at 5. Let's go down to 2. Maybe we can increase the number of people working at a workplace. No. So only 6 can work at the clay pit, only 6 can work at the quarry, and it's bringing in materials very slowly. At this rate, I think what we should do is probably build a storage thing nearby and speed up the game a little bit. And if we build the warehouse over here, they won't have to travel all the way to the polis in order to, the agora in our polis in order to store things. Is this 9? Oh, there's 8. There's 8 stones sitting there, so the transportation is really where the hang-up is. So we can see where that cart is. If we build a warehouse at the end of the street here, this would be great. The clay pit and the stone quarry wouldn't have to take it very far. Now, these resources are also finite. They're not infinite. They'll eventually run out. I think things like fishing and the winery and forestry are infinite. I think they can always work. But, of course, it's all about keeping up with production numbers. So that'll be a thing to consider. I think we have the cart coming back now. Or at least a guy transporting it. There you go. Oh, good. So he's just picked up all the stone that was there. Oh, that's really cool. So it's not just a random animation of people carrying around with carts. You can actually track what's being transported and where by just clicking on that and being like, where the hell's my shipment of stone? Well, if you click on that, it'll show you exactly where the delivery is, and it should pull into the agora shortly. That's very cool. And we pull in with 1 stone. No, he's got 11. All right, cool. Well, let's go ahead and build the warehouse now, so that way we don't have to wait as long for that. Be a good move for us. And then let's also put down what they wanted now, the workshop. We should be able to afford that, right? Do we have clay? Oh, that's awesome. Fantastic. We can actually click up here. All right, this is great. More games need this, where they allow us to click up at the top. Sorry, click up at the top and be able to select a resource. Sorry, it caught me off guard. I got excited. I've seen that before in Anno 1800, but some games only allow you to do that for like 4 resources. So it's nice to see multiple resources here that we can track. So that way, if we're trying to build something specific, we can keep track of our grapes, our wine, and other things like that. What else is there? That should be everything we want for now. Cool. So that way, if you've got a great amount of a resource, you can kind of stop tracking it, knowing it's not as big of a deal anymore, and you don't have to track it as closely. So that's fantastic. Very good. Very good. All right, looks like we just got clay too. That was just delivered. All right, things are speeding up. Fantastic. Okay, time to put down our workshop. Now, since the workshop needs resources too, we can plop it down over here, since it'll pull from that warehouse. Let's put a ceramics workshop there.
Work hard, so it is important to consider their relaxation and provide them with consumer goods that will make their free time more enjoyable. Remember that the happier the citizen, the more efficiently they will perform their work. With this in mind, build a winery where your people can produce wine from the harvested grapes.
He wants us to build a dive bar or a sports bar. Okay, so we now need to get the population up to 50, and we also need a grapevine plantation, but that's going to require us to start having ceramics, so the workshops are going to be quite important for that. Now, from my experience in the previous playtest, it was incredibly important to have more than enough people to work at those ceramics workshops. It was really a slowdown in the game. It was a bottleneck point. So we have 4 available workers. Let's go ahead and put them back on logging. Let's go ahead and put down some homes now. And we want to try to get our population up yet again. We're going to need tons of people to work in the industry of farming. We're going to need more ceramics workshops, the plantation, all the irrigation, and then also I think the winery is another thing too, to where it has to be processed and then shipped via those ceramic pots. So a lot to do. Alright. So more stone is needed. More stone is needed. Oh yeah. Channeling that energy from Stronghold, baby. Let's go. Alright, more clay is on the way. Good. I think we might need another clay pit too. Oh, we can actually see where the workers are working or where they're at. Or rather living. Or where they're at on their way to work. Cool. Is that 85 stone remaining there? Oh yeah. So we're eventually going to have to either import that, or the game will come up with some sort of a deep mine or a deep quarry. I'm sure there's going to be some sort of way where stone will be a little bit more easily accessible rather than just on the surface. Oh, we got lots of fish. We're going to need to keep an eye on food. How are we doing with workers now? We got 47 out of 50. I think we just need to consider to build more homes. That has to be something we do. There we go. All right, perfect. Oh, so the number next to the population is how many available workers there are. So 7. Okay. Well, that's good. We still need more ceramics, though, don't we? 0 grapes. Let's track that number. So let's track ceramics. Then track grapes. And then track wine. That's ready to go. So we've got 6 clay. We certainly need more workshops. We'll plop that down there on the corner. Now, this building seemed to have shown 2 ways, either here or here, where it could be entered from a cart or whatnot. So I don't think we have to connect both ways, but it kind of looks nice to build it in a square block. We'll probably put 2 more there if we need to, and we'll definitely ramp up the clay production. Now we went down to 4 available workers. Still needing more, of course, for the farming that we're going to have to do. Oh boy, we're going to need a lot. Going to need a lot of people. Wow, budget nice at plus 24. That's great. We started with 3K. We've kind of gone down about half. Well, we've been earning a lot of money, too. Kind of want to decorate here a little bit. Let's do a little decoration, just see what it looks like. We can put a couple of nice things down. Oh, a fountain as well. It's a 2x2. Could be something we put down here eventually, since we can't build homes. That'll look nice. Lots of bushes and stuff around, but that's okay. Let's build something like that. I would like to be able to, you know, quote-unquote, paint the ground, put down cobblestone or something in order to decorate a little bit more, just like how we have here in the Agora. Looks like there's a few trees here. I don't know if those are going to grow, but yeah, I like the look of this and the walkway down the middle. I'm also imagining that as our city upgrades or grows, this might look different too. Like this could get bigger and look more permanent. Like right now, it kind of looks like it just a, you know, modest little marketplace, really, but eventually should grow with time. Ooh, purple flowers, pretty. Oh, look at that. Did we unlock more stuff? Some of these actually require stone to be built, I think. Oh, no, they don't. Looks great, though. Nice little decoration there. Maybe we'll build a road that goes across. A little decorative avenue. Almost feels like I'm building a casino or something. I've seen a lot of these decorations in many of the casino games where you build in a Greek casino or a Roman themed casino or Egyptian or whatever, and you get these decorations that are great. You know, they're all pretty stereotypical, like things like you know, columns and maybe a palm tree or whatever. So that's good. Okay, well, we've gathered resources for a little while. Still need more. How many free people do we have? I think we need to speed up all of our production. Let's go with another quarry. So how do we do that? That might be the best. Okay. Build up to about there. Perfect. All right, so 2 quarries will be functioning. We need another warehouse. Luckily, we have enough for that. It's pretty far away, so that's okay. And if we start farming up here, we build a farm here, I might be able to use that warehouse too. Let's plop that down there. Alright, so again, we have no people in the city. No population. Resources are really razor thin here. And food may be going down. We're going to want to consider increasing that. What's going on here? The building ceased production of resources. Why? Well, if that's the case, let's shut it down. And let's build a hunter's hut. A hunting lodge. Looks like it may grow trees around it as well. Go ahead and... Oh, I was going to say, I don't think it needs to be connected to a road, but no, it does have the little nodes there. Nodules? I don't know. Anyway, let's go ahead and plop that down and build a road going to that. Beautiful. Wow, what a little... That's not even a lodge. It's really... That's an awkward building. Made of that. It really does look like a lodge, but very low roof on that one, but perfect for the rain. Okay, so now we've got 3 people working over there. So now we have 2 food sources, fish and meat coming in. So hopefully we don't overfish. I'm not sure exactly what might be afflicting this building, but it does look like the source is infinite. But hopefully they don't have to travel too far from the hunter's cabin to go to the warehouse, which should store food. Yes, indeed it does. So we can store food, building materials, raw materials, agricultural materials, and finished products here. So that will apply to all things that we can build. Cool. Hey, there's actually a fishing boat coming in. Cool. Oh, they actually go out there. Wow. Would kind of be cool if they had little sails on them or if they actually operated the oars, but all good. Maybe this building was just too full. Could be good to build another warehouse down here. So that way things don't have to go too far. I think the distance from this woodcutter's house to the agora is pretty good. Like, I don't think we're going to get much closer than that. Especially since we want to leave room around the town for building homes. We could build another woodcutter's house, which ironically takes wood. Imagine that. Now that job, I think, takes 5 people. And we have 2 free at the moment. But we definitely increased our stone output quite a lot. We've doubled it, essentially. And it has full workers, yeah, on both sides. No clay remaining, but lots and lots of ceramics being made. So the moment that we get any sort of clay, it goes straight to the ceramics makers. Not bad. Hey, lots of wood just came in. Cool. So now let's go ahead and increase the wood output. I think we'll plop another one down over here. Not too far away. That'll work at 100% as well. And I am considering putting down a warehouse, although doing a warehouse every time that there's buildings might be a little expensive. Treasure discovery! One of the construction site cries of joy echoed as the workers unearth a valuable treasure, most likely a remnants of an ancient inhabitant of these lands. We can either transfer it to the treasury to show our generosity by distributing the precious items to the citizens. Ooh. Happiness will temporarily increase. What is happiness at now? Oh.
Here you can choose which buildings and technologies you want me to research to enhance the level of scientific advancement in our polis.
We might want to do this now. Yeah, rather than adding more workers, let's start researching. We'll do that in just a moment. Let's go ahead and I'm taking that money, baby. We'll build some stuff that will make everybody happy. But this would be really good for us, starting here. Each one of these little decrees, efficient stone extraction, wood cutting, that'll all help us. Very good. Maritime trade, for example. Wow, develop technology that will open the way to start maritime trade and expand economic potential of your polis. Wow, so we can do coastal trading, and that's going to be awesome. Very cool. Well, right now our shortage is clay, so let's go with that. And we're going to start researching on that. It looks like that scroll might be how long it takes to do that. And can we queue? Oh, no, that's... Oh, we are generating research points. We should be careful about where we spend. But eventually we can get the larger warehouses. The area is square. Stone roads, too. Wow, okay. So we can upgrade a lot of stuff from here. Fantastic. Can't look at the faith panel yet, though. There does seem to be religion eventually in the game. Obviously. Population panel, a few other things there. That would be helpful. An economic panel, too. Some things we just can't take a look at the moment. Perhaps later when we've unlocked some of those things. All right, let's build our roadway for the new logger's hut. So for the time being, building multiple buildings should be okay, because what we can do is build them first until we've researched whatever we need to research. Then we can take people off that job to take advantage of that increased efficiency. And then when that increased efficiency is no longer enough, we can then put people back into the building that already exists. So that will certainly help us quite a bit. Alright, well, we still need more people in the homes. Let's build some more houses. Canadian for house, bud. Alright, let's go with 4 there. And we could put a little decorative road here, too. Maybe we'll do it like that. Alright, cool. So yeah, we're gonna, no matter how efficient we are, we're still gonna need lots of people to do lots of work. So let's do that. We should build a road. On second thought, I was build a double road there to see how it looks. It looks kind of nice. A little awkward. I wanted to see how it would look, but maybe it'll look nice when it's made of stone. This kind of looks like a more grand avenue, especially with all the decorations there, so that looks pretty nice. Plus, we're going to put more homes here, so that'll be cool. All right, anywhere else we should put warehouses, huh? Maybe down there. It doesn't take too long to transfer. We certainly need more hunting, though. We're increasing our population, so more food is certainly needed. But let's build a warehouse maybe down here. What was the problem here? This building might not be gathering anymore just because of how far people have to walk, maybe? Certainly want to build a warehouse down here for the fishing docks. I'm not sure why that isn't functioning. But we are out of workers again. A few more homes. Now, I believe, I can't entirely recall, but I think this is like Anno 1800, where if we upgrade a home, those workers will upgrade too, and they won't do the job that they may be used to do. Wow, now we're at plus 30 for our money. We're getting quite low on cash too, so let's keep that up. Oh, I also did hit the pause button there for a little bit, but all good. So spacebar will pause and spacebar will unpause. Cool. All right, cool. All right, well, let's go ahead and speed up now that we've made some changes to the city and just see how things function for a little while. One of your buildings is not functioning 15 minutes ago. There's no way to tell why, though. It looks like this one's not functioning either. I'm not sure exactly what that means. The warehouse is located too far away. Possible delays in the delivery of resources. Ah. So the crate is telling us we should definitely build a warehouse nearby. Okay. So if we do that, it'd be a perfect spot here for the fishing docks and for the loggers to do that somewhere maybe down here. It's a little bit closer. I'd say we need the wood first. Then we can build more warehouses. Let's build another warehouse. That should fix that problem. And then we should do one for the fishing docks. So maybe that's why they weren't able to work, is because the storage was so full that they would just simply weren't able to store more. Let's build another one. Things are getting more efficient as we go. Does this employ anyone? It does. One person. Let's build it there, and then maybe we can add some nice little decorations. A little spendy. No maintenance cost on a lot of this stuff, though. Eventually there probably will be. Alright, so a crate above a building means that we should do what you would do in Anno 1800. Where you would simply add a new warehouse nearby. It looks like this one's having trouble maybe getting the clay they need. That warehouse still too far from the clay pit, to which there's an infinite amount of clay remaining. Okay, so we'll never be moving that clay pit. That has infinite resources. As where the stone is kind of down to, oh yeah. All right, so what a good idea here would be is to build an industry near the stone pits, so that way, once you're done with the stone mining, you can do something. You can leave the other industry there. So, for example, when this stone pile is depleted, we can then build a, well, we can keep the ceramics there, and the clay will never dry up, so it's all going to be the same. Let's put that building there too. Of course, we need more workers. Of course. All right. Adding more houses. Meat's still at 0, but I think it's just because they're immediately eating it. Eat that meat. They're hungry. Put another hunting lodge out here. As long as they don't overlap too much, it looks like we still get 100% efficiency. I'll give them a little room. But I want to make sure we have an abundance of each resource. Each food. Get those meat numbers up and keep those fish numbers up. It'll really be helpful for late game. Right now we should totally be pushing towards the whole, you know, fancy foods and whatnot, but keeping everyone alive and happy by providing food is the, well, you can't be happy when you're dead. Or maybe somebody else will be happy. I wouldn't be happy. Of course not. I would be dead. See? Alright, so let's continue to build. We'll go with that double wide road here too, just for Hopefully we have enough money to make this road. Great. And then to build a warehouse, we just need 3 gold. All right. Not bad. We'll build that warehouse as soon as we get a little bit more stone. Let's speed up a little bit. Town's looking great. I love the tipped over logs on occasion, you know, flowers here and there. Again, going back to what I said about the landscape, it's so amazing how you never really, or at least I never really paid attention to that before, and I guess the option to make it that nice wasn't really there long ago. And here we are. Here we are. All right, so now we've got a warehouse there, so stone can come in much more frequently. Food is looking a little scarce. So let's build another hunting cabin over here. And maybe we'll do another one here. I'm probably not going to build much by these mountains after the stone piles are gone, so we can make the hunters' huts near the mountains. Just at the base of the mountain, then they can go up into the woods to hunt or stay down here, whatever. All good. Now, I think they just stay in this area around the cabin, but it's still kind of cool to fantasize that they're going to explore long distances across the island. All right, more fishing docks. Great. How are we doing on that research? Oh, we're almost done. It's going to take 350 coin to research that, or rather, maybe build that building? Or that was just the initial research cost, I believe. Oh, look at that. The harbor. Beautiful. So we can build that for 490. Okay, so we just got to get our money up. Now, we could probably get a lot of money by building the farm. So that's going to be our goal today, is to build that giant dock, so that way we can export a lot of our goods, to which could be wine. We can make a lot of wine. That'd be awesome. Looks like these guys are having a problem getting all the clay they need, although they're literally across the street from and down the street from multiple warehouses. Hopefully that won't be too much of a problem. Food's looking a little light. Not liking that. Not liking that at all. We're going to add some more fishing docks, I think. So it looks like the fishing docks kind of go to wherever the source is, so I don't think we can really do too much overfishing. I'll put them like this, though. And really, it's going to be incredibly bad if our food reaches 0. It's not that people will die, it's that they'll complain, and that's worse. If you've worked in customer service, you know that's bad. Okay. We'll keep an eye on food. But hopefully the increase that we just did with the multiple hunting cabins will help. And we could research more stuff, shouldn't we? Let's go with efficient food gathering. Fishermen and hunters, that does both. So, hey, we're going to be bankrupt, but we're going to be alive. So that's okay. So, no more people now. Let's get on to farming. So, if we wanted to build a farm, it'd be kind of cool to do it over here, although we have a hunting cabin. But this would be a good spot. We have a lot of landscape here to build. They'll have to transport the ceramics to the other side of the map, but it's okay. So let's start our farming. Let's build our Noria. That'll generate water around this area, ensuring that this area is irrigated. I don't know if we need a road to that, but yep, that's pulling up from an aquifer and then putting that into storage. I don't think anybody actually has to work there. We just have to build it as a support building for the farm that will take care of that, I suppose. Ooh, now we can build barracks and archery ranges. Yep. Soon. Ah, would you look at that? We could build our plantation inside that area now. We'll have to build it around that Noria a little bit, but that's okay. I think we can build that building outside of that. We, of course, want to keep things in the green. We can also rotate. And build like that. All right, so now we can build another farm next to this one and keep it within range of the Noria. Got me excited for another game coming from the makers of Kingdoms and Castles known as Nova Roma. It's going to look a lot like Kingdoms and Castles. Surprise, surprise, same devs, right? But it's going to look a lot more like a Greek or maybe more of a Roman aqueduct and, you know, like an ancient city builder rather than medieval Europe is now more of a kind of a Roman times type thing, which is cool. Love to see it. Okay, let's get back to production. Time to do our winery. Now we can make wine out of those grapes. Hell yeah.
The fishermen are reporting sightings of ships on the horizon, approaching our island ever closer. We do not know who is aboard them or what they want, but we must be prepared for the worst.
Enemy raid. Danger looms on the horizon. The fishermen have spotted enemy ships approaching our island. The ominous black sail leaves no doubt about the intentions of its crew. A full-scale invasion. They're launching one. We must act swiftly and decisively to defend our citizens from the invaders. Prepare the army for battle and consider a defensive strategy. The future of the entire polis rests in your hands. Oh boy. He's not wrong. Defend your polis from an enemy raid. Well, we don't have enough cash for that. I'm going to need a small business loan. I was kind of trying to keep everybody alive and go for the long-term strategy like an idiot. I should have just floored it. Oh well. We'll see what happens. They may not attack. Who knows? Defend your polis from enemy raids. What is his advice? Okay. Well, we'll see. Well, we got 3 people remaining free to work. Now, is there a way we can... now, this is being... the wine is being sold in the actual marketplace now, so is there a way we can sell that anymore? Infantry equipment. Oh, improved infantry equipment. Okay. Well, right now we're doing better food, so that's going to be great. We won't have to put anybody else into that job. All right, I'm thinking this is going to be scripted to where people won't attack until we've actually built some sort of a barracks or something. Oh, silly raptor. They'll probably attack tomorrow. Who knows? We have none homeless. Do we have vacancies? Wow, it's great to see the population over 100, though. And food's looking pretty good. Let's build a few more homes. We're going to need more people then for troops, right? I mean, we can't recruit from nobody, so... let's build a couple more houses, bud. And we just need more cash. Well, they're actually here on the... oh, there they are. Oh. Well, that's great. They're actually... wow, they're actually coming towards us. Oh, they're going to land soon. Unless they hit the rocks. I think they're going to land over here, maybe? Yeah, they could land over here and come straight for the city. Oh, boy. The impending invasion. They're coming. Well, we better save all of our cash then. We have barracks and archery. I think the barracks would be good first. First thing I want to research then is if we can get to those troops. That's going to be too expensive, so we're going to need to start with the basics. Wow, so they're actually coming in. It is like Kingdoms and Castles where the ship will come on in. Hopefully this ends up to them. If they end up like that, that'd be great. Is that a Viking ship, actually? Hard to tell. Anyway, that's fine. Not scared at all. Let's go ahead and build quickly. Very quickly for reasons. Let's build our military building here, our barracks. Close to the center of town. Uh-oh. Yeah, we need, yeah. We found treasure. Give me the money, baby. Give me the money. Jerry McMoney. That was the name of that movie. All right, infantry, skirmishers, or cavalry. Wow, so we can get cavalry too. Let's go with infantry. And then we have 3 different types. Oh, so you can specialize the barracks in one. So you can convert the barracks to like a stables or whatnot, and then you could start training troops of each specific type. All right, well, I'm going to go ahead and hire a ton of dudes because I don't really know. I don't want to get clapped, so I'm just going to go overboard and just recruit everybody. And then let's see if we can command these troops. I think they have to get to the barracks first and then train, maybe? I think they have to be lit up to show that they've completed training. I do see people entering the building. We'll find out shortly. Let's build a little road there and there. Cool. Unnecessary decorations to assert dominance. Okay, I can't. That's dumb. Whatever. Not mad. Uh-oh. Did they just attack something? I really can't tell how many people are on that ship. So, yeah, this is different. I did not see this in the previous playtest at all. I don't think we ever got invaded like that. I can't recall seeing something like that happen. All right, they're waiting for grapes to be grown. All right, we just recruited a ton of people. We need more homes right away. We certainly should build as many homes as we can. I'm going to leave some not connected to roads. Homes are 60 each, so we certainly need all of what we can get. So now the army upkeep is 9, so they each get 1 gold per month or something? Okay. Doesn't sound very good. Oh, good. Now the units are all lit up, and cool. Now we can actually tell them where to go. All right, I'm not sure where the enemy is coming to land, but we'll see. Those sails look amazing. That looks really cool. And look at that. Great design of the ship. Damn, we need some ships like this in Sea of Thieves. It'd be cool to get out of the pirate age and just get a game that's like ancient ships like this. That'd be awesome. Ships are cool, man. The tall ships are cool. All right, let's see our troops. So they're moving to rally to intercept. Or they should be. So let's just make a show of force with our infantry. They've left the barracks, but I don't see where they're at. Oh, they're there. Alright, so our units are moving to intercept. Looks like they might be going here, which is a horrible, horrible spot. I don't think they can even get... I don't think they can get off the beach. They're going to have to come over this way, I think. I'll keep an eye on them. Hopefully they don't shoot arrows at us. We could probably do archery too, but... Alright, cool. We got 6 grapes now. That'll be delivered to the winery. We're going to need that to pay for a lot of our military, so let's keep getting more. Let's do more. Another plantation here. And more farm fields, please. Looks like we can't... there's a certain range we have to build it within, too. Okay. Ugh. I wish there was a different system for this. I want to keep it nice and tidy. But well, I guess we'll see. Alright, enemy ship is still approaching. It does appear that they're going to land here. What a horrible plan. I really don't think they can get up here. There's more clay there. Well, we have a lot of money now. Let's try to build... We got to get to that 490 to get our... the harbor? Yeah, the harbor done. Are they going right into the rocks? Slow down, bro. You're heading at top speed. I love how a ship actually comes in, though, and that you have time to prepare for it. It's almost like in Frostpunk preparing for the big storm, watching it on the horizon. Wow, plus 52 on the coin. We're going to need some more people, though, because we're probably going to need people working at the harbor, right? I don't think it actually takes workers. Maybe a ship just pulls up and that's it. Well, speaking of a ship pulling up, these guys decided to pull up in the rocks.
The strangers have landed on our shore, and they do not seem friendly. We must protect our people and the treasury in the Agora at all costs. Do not hesitate. Send your army to confront the enemies.
Hell yeah. I think we might outnumber them by 1. All right, the battle begins. Let's go. Rah! Oh wait, I don't know how to fight. Hold on. Oh, there we go. Red bar's filling up. Not good. You know, right now this looks pretty cool, but could you imagine what kind of strategies are going to come into play when you've got catapults?
Your ancestors were battle-hardened warriors. Our people faced adversaries stronger than themselves, but managed to repel the attack. Now we can focus on further developing our polis.
Rather,
Our
cavalry,
captain has finally
not
returned
catapults.
from his mission. He claims to have convinced the neighboring polis to engage in trade with us.
Ooh.
But first, we must lay out and construct a harbor.
Well, I'm way ahead of you on that one. Yeah, so imagine if we had multiple levels of high-tier infantry and cavalry and archers and all of those units supporting each other. Those raids are only going to get more aggressive. Okay, so, well, we've already gotten way ahead of that on the harbor department. We've already researched it. Whoa, look at that. Damn.
There are rumors that the neighboring polis has begun the construction of a theater set to outshine all our existing buildings.
Oh, to hell with that.
No wonder that our citizens eagerly anticipate. Trade is the fastest way to get rid of excess resources and acquire those that you are currently in need of.
Yep, I'll sell pretty much all these. We got 50 of those. Let's go ahead and sell all but 10. We're going to sell all but 10. Oh, wow. A trading ship actually comes in, too. Look at that. Wow. That's cool. Now, that's what we need in Farthest Frontier. We need rivers, we need shoreline, and we need boats coming in, man. That's going to be amazing. Wow. All right, so what's going to happen? Are we going to get money here? Oh wow, they're actually pulling in. Look at that. Sweet. That's awesome. Oh. Yeah, I pretty much just want to sell. I just want money for currently. We're out of fish and we're low on food, though. Oh, I see. I set it to, there we go. That's what we should have done. Okay. So in the next trade, we need to set it to sell above where it's indented there and it shows it in the upper right corner. Not a problem. Then we'll get 416 on that one. Wow, we're going to make a lot of money. Wait, did the prices fluctuate? Actually, that was a good example of seeing prices oh. Food's a little low. Okay, I still want to do some fishing and whatnot. Let's do some more hunting lodges. We certainly can take advantage of some of that over here. %'s good enough. Let's make sure we use all this space here. And that'll all go to that warehouse. Doesn't look like warehouses can be overloaded. So that's fine. And we certainly need more grapes, don't we? Okay. Not bad. All right, so the next time that ship pulls up, we should make some good money. I'll have to see how often trade comes in, so this will be a good way to see how frequent it is. And he wants us to build a theater now. Oh. Get wrecked, other guys. Okay, so we need to save up some wood. And we need to get about 320 bucks. So I think we'll just hold on to that for now. Does anyone have to work there? It doesn't seem so. Are we short on workers? More than likely. Food's going back up. We're going to need more people to work these jobs. So I'm just going to build just a couple houses. Just a couple. Just 2. Connect those via road, right? And if we can disband the military, that'd be great. Can we disband? Oh, they healed up. That's nice. It would be nice if there was a way to disband this unit. This almost would be like a city militia, really. It's like I feel like all these guys would be useful going back to work as hunters now. Rather, it's a transferable skill. They could definitely do it. Don't know if there's any way to get rid of an army. But alright, we'll just keep them out front just in case there's invasions then. That's okay. I like how we're motivated by jealousy now. This guy, I was completely fine before, and this guy's, hey man, those people you don't know, dude, they're making a theater, man. You can't let them get away with that, dude. You got to make a better theater. Here, you want to buy this theater design that I have for 14,000 pounds? Like, what? Yeah, don't worry about it, dude. Just buy it. Whoa, that's a big building. Hey, we'll build it right here. Perfect. Smack dab in the center of town. Well, more of the upper town, but that's fine. Hey, we made some good money from that trade. All right. So the boat must have pulled up, huh? Oh, I don't actually see a boat. Well, we made money, but I don't see a ship here anymore. I don't think one came by. Maybe it did. Oh, it's actually pulling up now. Okay. Animation's delayed, but the shipment is there. So hopefully that'll be synced up so you can, if you see the ship coming, you can quickly finish up your trades. All right, let's build the theater right there. Ah, now this is like a monument site. So this has to be constructed over time. Good thing we decorated all of our avenues. It's close to the Agora. Nice. We can have more decorations here. Really make them jealous. Hell yeah. Let's go boom boom. Something like that. Mm-hmm. Yep, we're asserting dominance through decor. That'll teach him. And then just flowers. People can walk in from that way. I don't know. Whatever. All right, so now we have to complete all the different stages. Cool. So it's going to take money. Okay, so this is like Anno 1800 here when you're building like the World's Fair. So over on the right side, we see that's going to take what? 610 coin, 20 wood, and then 25 stone. So, yeah. So we just need resources to be generated over time. I'm not going to be building any more homes or anything. We got plenty of food. So we could work on, well, wood gathering, but that'll take away some of our money. Oh, this is great. I love this. This is great. Now, oh, and it also seems to take 120, I don't know what that means. Like days? I don't know how long an in-game day would be. But this is cool. Hopefully we get invaded again. You know what'd be great, though, is if the invaders, if you defeated them, it'd be cool if you could, like, loot their ship. This probably would not be the first island that they were invading, right? So if they attacked multiple islands and they get to us and we stop them, you know, then, boom, we get all their loot or something like that. That'd be nice. Very nice. Love the guy in the upper right corner, too. It's like Civ a little bit. Like, you know, talking to Caesar or, like, Gandhi or something like that, how they're animated when they pop up like that. I like that. I wonder what the next phase of construction will be. I mean, what more could we build out of other than stone and wood? Are we going to put in like a... Well, this is ancient times, so we probably put in like an ISDN line, a water fountain without the dog fountain thing attached to it, or the water bottle refill station, or the USB charging station. Oh, those days were rough. When was ancient Greece? Like the 70s? Like 1973, I think, was ancient Greece. Wow, dude. Long ago. Long ago. The way back in the long ago. Alright, well, we can buy some stuff now. So let's go ahead and set an order. Let's go ahead and buy 2. We're at 15 now. Can we swing that up to... Let's buy 20. Actually, this will only take a little bit of gold. Oh, we're making tons of money. Hell yeah, brother. All right, let's swing this bad boy up to buy to like 50. Sell any of these above 10. Clay, I don't want to sell. Fish, sell above 30. Meat, sell above 50. We're going to want to buy more stones. Let's buy above. Let's buy to 50. Keep tons of building materials in there for 50-50. Let's buy wine. At least to get like maybe 10. And then intermediate products we'll just keep. So we're losing a little bit of cash. But hey, we're making tons though. Like, this should even out. It'll bounce around a little bit, but I think this is solid. When the boat pulls up, let's see what it does. And we're ready to initiate phase 1. All right, cool. All right, now 1,200, 20, and 45. Yep, so oh yeah, the trading depot is exactly what we needed. A little disappointing to not see too much construction going on here. The phases. Hopefully we see a full phase. Again, it's early prologue, so who knows. We may see different building phases in time. But now we need more cash. So what I think we should do is do another workshop. More ceramic workshops. That's where we're making our money, baby. Ceramics are, good money. Where's that ceramic shop? There it is. I would like to see small decorations like what we got in Emperor Rise of the Middle Kingdom and whatnot, where you can put down little walls to separate industrial areas. There is decoration, so it would be nice to see little walls and gates and things like that, so you could separate a industrial area at like the end of a street. Like if I wanted to build a road here, then put a little loop and then put buildings in, it'd be kind of cool to, you know, wall that off as like an industrial area. And it would also work as kind of a defense. Like you could funnel the enemies would be capable of destroying the wall, but during an invasion, are they going to take their time to knock down every wall? I don't think so. So it'd be a good way to like funnel them into taking certain roads where your barracks are already ready, and your troops can walk outside, stab them, and go back to bed. Or whatever they're up to. Alright, 1,200 now is what we got to get. This one's still having problems getting materials, even though there was clay. I think we're going to start buying clay, too. So let's buy all clay to... Let's buy clay to 50. I know it sounds insane, but... Oh, something happened. Risk an accident at sea. Fishermen will not sail into the sea for some time. Okay. Let's do that. Let's not do an accident at sea. Don't want to lose like a fishing building or something. Okay. Well, we need to make money, so let's sell grapes, I guess. Oh, we barely make any money from that. Let's sell above... Let's not sell any, actually. And now, in order to offset that cost, let's try to make another... What's this building's problem? Lack of ceramics and lack of grapes, to which we have both a ton. What is that? Alright, not exactly sure, but hopefully now we make tons of cash. So more of this needs to be converted into wine. Now we just need to make a ton of money from wine. Each of these take 5 employees. Hopefully people go out fishing again soon. Certainly could use that as a supplemental resource here. Or at least to have 2. I don't know if a variety of food increases their happiness or not, but it would be cool. Okay, we got 1 free person. We got multiple wine ready to go. Ships coming in. Hopefully it brings a lot of resources for us. Maybe that's just a glitch with that exclamation point. We rebuilt the other winery and it seems to be alright. Won't be able to build any more homes for a little bit. Looks like fishing is coming back. Alright. And we got a ton of clay. Fantastic. That means a lot of pottery. Wow, we made 500 bucks. Great. Okay, so... Man, I really wish we could increase these house density levels, but... Alright, let's build up to here. Alright, hopefully that'll get us any extra people needed for making wine. Now we're going to sell over 10 so that way we have something for our people. Ceramics are down again. That must be glitched. We built multiple buildings like that, and they're functioning. Oh, they're out of stone finally. Alright, well, we'll reclaim those jobs. One stone pit finally out of stone. And they'll go. Sell our meat and our fish. Oh, man, I think we're going to have the money we need. Now these buildings should still be functioning. So not too far away. Alright, we have the stone we need. Let's finish it. Oh, and you can actually see how long the phase takes, too. Okay. So, wow, alright. Let's see if there's actually any sort of development or work here. Cool, man. Love seeing this, though. This is something that I really enjoyed about Pharaoh and Emperor Rise of the Middle Kingdom, too, where, of course, we can build a large monument and supply with all the goods that are needed to go there, and then put in all the construction. Watch all the manual labor take place. Here we go, almost done. Oh, that's a great looking building. Hey, there we go. Congratulations on completing the prologue. We did it. First try. Hell yeah. All right, everyone, that does it for today's first look at the new prologue for Builders of Greece. A damn good improvement upon what was there before. Love to see the invasions, the monument building, the troop commands. Some things need some work, but, you know, it's coming along nicely. Now, if this is going to be delivered or released in 2023 in quarter 3, wow, that's right around the corner. So hopefully there's certainly a lot more good improvements from this playtest and a lot of great feedback. But I'd like to know what you think down below in the comments section. Thank you very much for watching. Make sure you leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and become a member today. Click to tap that join button and do a solid for Raptoria. I'll see you all next time. Goodbye, buddy.